Lower 80s both Monday and Tuesday. Then, of course, all eyes on the tropics for midweek, and then a strong cold front looks to arrive just in time for the end of the upcoming week. We'll get in all of it here in just a little bit. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at the bigger picture here. And we have an upper level high sitting off near the Mexico, Texas area, and that's ensuring northerly flow across our region, really continuing to give way to the nice weather we saw across Acadiana today. Next weather maker shaping up here across the Pacific Northwest, this upper level trough, and really that's going to play a role in the eventual track forecast of Zeta by midweek, and then that'll also help to ensure our cold front as we head a little bit later on into this week. Nothing but fair to mainly sunny skies across Acadiana this afternoon. All the shower and thunderstorm activity displaced well off to our east, but as we open it up here into the tropics, most of the Atlantic basin relatively quiet, but of course it's all about tropical storm Zeta out here in the Caribbean Sea. Still fairly disorganized, but we continue to see that deep convection firing up right around the center of circulation, and that's why the Hurricane Center went ahead and upped its wind speeds to around 50 miles per hour as of the 4 o'clock bulletin. Movement still stationary, but it will be picking up some forward speed a little bit later on tonight into tomorrow. Expected to become a Category 1 hurricane by tomorrow afternoon, maintaining hurricane strength into Tuesday, and then really picking up forward speed heading for the Gulf Coast by Wednesday, making landfall. Hurricane Center continues to think in southeast Louisiana sometime on Wednesday afternoon as a tropical storm. And believe it or not, for this storm, the intensity forecast is probably the one we're most confident in. I know that's not always the case, but with the cooler waters along the northern Gulf Coast and increasing wind shear heading into midweek, that should help to keep intensity in check. But the Hurricane Center continues to highlight in their discussions this afternoon that there is still uncertainty in the forecast, reason being, or the track forecast, the reason being we have some models that want to take it a little bit further to the east on this side of the cone. Others, like the Euro, actually a little bit further to the west, although the Euro does keep it generally on the weaker side. But nonetheless, we are going to continue to have to stay weather aware and pay attention to the forecast over the next couple of days. But as long as this track forecast continues to verify, the worst of the weather would stay well east of Acadiana, and especially for this storm, because this is going to be a storm where a lot of deep convection is actually going to be weighted on the eastern side of this storm thanks to wind shear increasing by midweek, and we can kind of see that here with the GFS model. I'm using this model because it's most in line with the Hurricane Center's official track, but here it goes, taking in Tropical Storm Zeta, perhaps Category 1 Hurricane Zeta, into the Louisiana coastline heading into Wednesday morning into the afternoon. And again, keeping it a little bit displaced off to the east of Acadiana as wind shear continues to increase from the west, and that's really going to expose the western side of the storm, meaning if we continue to be on the western side of this track, we would be in better shape here across Acadiana. But the good news is it will be a fast mover. It'll be out of here by Thursday, and then here comes the cold front really giving way to nice weather as we head into Friday and the upcoming weekend with drier and cooler weather. Now, next 24 hours not looking too bad. We'll see our low temperatures dropping back into the lower 60s here across Acadiana, and we'll see fair to mainly sunny skies as we head through the course of your Monday afternoon. High temperatures are a little bit warmer. They'll be topping out in the lower 80s, and as we roll through the next 10 days, rain chances perking up just a little bit as we head into Tuesday. Best rain chances of the week, no matter what, coming on Wednesday, either because of before a cold front or whatever comes about from Tropical Storm Zeta. So we'll hold rain chances at around 60%. But that cold front comes in strong on Thursday, knocking down our temperatures a good bit as we head a little bit later on into this week and into this weekend, shaping up a pretty nice looking Halloween. Kendria?